Hello and welcome to our stream today. My name is Priv.
My name's Chloe and we're joined here with Richard and Aaron. And we're going to play Curse of the Sea Rats.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing a 4-player co-op, so we're going to get stuck in, right?
Let's dive straight in.
Alright, so Richard.
Load up. This one. Here we go.
Alright,
Everyone
so
presses start.
I call Booster. I'm in the colours scheme today.
Who's who today? I'll be I'll just be David.
I think I'm going to be Buffalo.
On with the Carne.
Let's go. So we're not starting from the beginning today. We're starting roughly about a quarter of the way through the game, depending on what sort of route you take, because it's a very non-linear layout to the map. So we're level 7 here. You might tackle this a bit later. You might tackle it a bit earlier. Just depends on your personal preference.
Okay.
And then here, so we've spawned at a Wu Yun site. So Wu Yun is a mystical force, and he's our source of like giving us upgrades. It's where you choose your hero. If you were playing single player, you can swap between the characters at any time. But here we can level up abilities and things like that.
Oh, okay.
So
how far into the game are we? Because I know that everyone at home who has played the game, they've probably played the demo. That's obviously up till... what was the bad guy name?
There were a few bosses in
Dracula.
Dracula. There was Murat Race, who was in our demo.
Yeah.
This is a little bit after that. So our demo build of the game featured the beginning at Shipwreck Beach, when you first crash land on the island. You could go through there to Shellfish Rocks, where you fight like Crabawaki, the big giant crab boss. You could go
That was
deep.
a hard one.
Yeah.
I struggled that one. That one Fatso, I really struggled. But I got past.
Yeah, there's quite a few. From our experience, when we showcased it off, there was very few people who made it past every single boss in that demo. But I'm
not the only one.
You're not the only one, no. You could eventually go down into Flying Rat's Hole, where full of bats, and fight Murat Race. And then, for the very lucky few who got all the way to the end, you could travel to the top and fight the Lighthouse Keeper in Abandoned Warehouse. This takes place immediately after that section.
Okay.
So Murat Race and the Lighthouse Keeper are completely optional in your path. So you could head straight here if you wanted to, if you'd already played the demo.
Alright. It's exciting.
Yeah. And it's worth noting as well that like Wu Yun, he saves your progress. So there are a number of his rooms scattered throughout the map, but every time you visit him, he saves your progress. So if we are defeated, we'll respawn at the last time that we spoke to him, which is quite handy.
Do we know how many of these rooms there are, or we're keeping it a secret so everyone can find out themselves?
It's roughly one per area. So,
okay. There you go.
But it's not like every time you enter an area he's there.
Yeah.
It's just somewhere in that area there's likely a checkpoint where he'll show up.
That's
Nice.
There we go. We head over to the right here. We'll start heading into Eriu's forest.
So yeah, maybe we could talk a little bit about like the different abilities that our characters have. So you'll notice at the kind of top of the screen, you've got the 4 character portraits. Each portrait is accompanied by a little kind of like elemental symbol. So you can see that like David Douglas has like a fire element, Goose has got the earth element, Buffalo has got the air, and Kane's got water. So we've got a bunch of different like abilities, attacks, moves that all like kind of relate to those 4 elements. So you'll see that every single player character feels quite different when you're playing as them. So, for example, Buffalo, she's very nimble, and she's got like a lot of like aerial attacks and like ranged attacks, and lots of kind of things that kind of like they feel like they fit with like her element, which is air. Whereas Busa, for example, he's much like broader. He's much more like sort of like solid in the way kind of like he presents himself, the way he can defend, the way he can attack. So obviously that kind of like feels much more kind of like aligned with his earth element. So we hope that like players are going to enjoy like swapping between all the different characters and sort of experiencing all those moves for themselves.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There you go. I'm
First
enemy here.
okay.
So what kind of attacks do we have? So we've got obviously the
So you've got your, playing on an Xbox controller here, you've got X, which is your sort of light attacks. You can slash forwards, you can slash up, you can do a crouch slash. You can also do, if you jump and hit down, you can do a downward slash. Same again, different aerial attacks and things like that. We've also, because we're partway through the game and we've beaten a couple of bosses, we've unlocked the ability to dash as well. So if you press RB, you get a nice little dash there.
Woo, that's so cool.
As well as double jump. So we can double jump, dash, jump.
So you can see like Booster, his dash, he actually like charges through like enemies,
like
which is
comet.
really cool.
Yeah.
And Akane, she's got like a back step, so she's like very nimble at like avoiding attacks.
That's so cool.
They're all slightly different, so they'll just play differently as we like encountering different enemies and parts of the map to explore.
It does really play into the elements that you're talking about.
Yeah, massively, yeah.
Oh, so we're going up here. You're lost already.
Bird.
So how big is the map?
Huge. I mean, we can show you, we won't have it all unlocked at the moment, but we can show you roughly. So here we are in just this was the starting area.
Yeah.
Moved in, moved again, but then you can sort of...
Oh, wow.
That's the beginning of the game that demo players will be used to. And then it gets quite expansive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So there's over 300 rooms, and we've got roughly, that's 16 areas, but there's a couple of secret areas as well in the game.
Ooh.
Nice.
And sorry, we should say as well, we just opened a chest there, which gave us an item. So we can look into our inventory now. These are just things you start the game with. We've now got an apple that's going to restore our health. You'll see at the bottom that you can either use it here, go back, look at it in detail, because like with all the hand-drawn animations and things like that, some of these actually do look pretty cool. It's worth having a little inspection. And then what you can do is you can assign it to your shortcut menu, which on here is right trigger. At the moment it's already assigned to A because we don't have anything else in our inventory that you can consume.
Okay.
So if we bring that up in game as well, we've got an apple.
Oh, okay. Ooh. So is there anything in the inventory? Is that shared, or do you have your own one?
No, it is shared between all the characters. So if I use that apple, no one else takes my apple. I
can imagine like you end up having to talk so often to make sure like the right person gets the apple, right?
Yes, there is a lot of there is strategy to it for playing co-op, or you can just be the guy that takes everything.
I got stuck.
Here we go. So we're seeing a couple of different types of enemies here. We're seeing sort of like the nature that's attacking us with the frogs and birds and things like that. And they're influenced by Flora Burns' magic. So they're not naturally evil, but they have been sort of corrupted by this magic that is infesting the island. And then you just have the pirates as well that are attacking us, and they're part of her crew.
What's happening here?
Here we have one of the ambush events. These are quite rare, but essentially Flora Burn has set traps across the island, and we've got...
Oh no.
Oh wow!
I was the first to die, I knew it!
Oh!
Oh!
Almost a team wipe.
Oh no! No! Oh no!
So you'll notice that like every time we defeated an enemy there was all this kind of like this energy that sort of like came out.
Yeah.
That's spiritual energy, which is like one of the main currencies in the game, and it's how we're going to be like leveling up our characters. Obviously we just died, so we've lost our spiritual energy, but we can go back to the spot where we died and we can reclaim it.
Wow. Okay.
Not all of it.
Not all is lost. So let's let's see if we can.
But it's a good consolation considering like it could be nothing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
How can you see where your spiritual energy is at the moment? Is there a way of seeing that?
If I open the map, there will be a handy little skull and crossbones where we died.
Ah, nice.
I can imagine like when you fill out the map quite big, like you get lost quite easily. So and it's actually quite helpful.
You will always respawn at the last Wu Yun site that you visited, not necessarily the closest one.
Yeah.
So if you've been around the map quite a lot and not bothered to go to any of the checkpoints, and you die out in the middle of nowhere, you then have to retrace your steps back.
Pick your checkpoints wisely, people.
Oh no, come on, Busa, come on.
I'm going to distract. Alright.
Let's try and get back to where we were.
Oh, last. Wow. Had to have caught the bird.
Here we are.
Our energy.
There we go.
Did we just level up?
We leveled up. So that is slightly different to your progress with your skill trees that you have in the game. All characters level at the same rate, so if I were to level up as David, that would also level up all my other characters. And it just gives sort of passive bonuses to like health, damage, things like that.
So there's this like Richard said, there's this kind of like this passive kind of leveling with the kind of experience we gain just from beating enemies, and then there's the active leveling, with spending the spiritual energy to actually unlock new skills and abilities. Yeah.
Oh, hopefully we'll see that soon. I'm excited for that.
I love this map as well. It's so beautiful. The artwork's really cool.
Oh, that guy was hyped.
Yeah, he's I'm
Yeah, you can kind of see
Pushes
in
it.
like the background is like it's 2D, it's like painted, like so it's like a painted background, but then all of the kind of like the environmental elements are in 3 dimensions. But then the character sprites themselves are all individually hand animated, so we've got this really cool kind of like layered 2.5D effect, and it definitely gives the game like just an amazing kind of like Saturday morning cartoon type sort of quality to it.
Yeah, really rich, beautiful artwork.
Yeah, it's lovely. Love all the idling animations as well, like when we were just waiting there.
So going back to what you were asking before about traveling around the map, here's one of the ways that you can get from A to B a little bit quicker. So we have these areas which are called ancestral doors.
Yeah.
They essentially act as teleportation stations between different areas. The moment we haven't got any more unlocked, but as soon as we open up another one, which is going to come a little bit later, we'll be able to flick between them freely. But you do have to spend spiritual energy to unlock them.
Oh, okay.
Sneaky evidence.
What did I just do?
That's Bruce's healing ability. He is the only one that can do that. So
Oh, okay. That was quite cool. I think I just accidentally come across that.
up we go.
Candy cane.
Okay. So
What
all
a
of
candy
the
cane.
consumables do something slightly different. So if I go back into inventory, we can see that the apple is healthy, so it's going to give you 75 HP.
Okay.
Whereas candy canes increase your magic for 90 seconds, so you can do a little bit more damage. There's all sorts of snacks and things that you can find in the game, like tea, soup.
Cup of tea, I think is
Cup
the
of
best
tea,
one.
yeah.
Cup of tea. So how come we didn't go to the right hand side? Like, is that
We'll
like
go there in a bit.
we'll go there in a bit?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
do it. We're gonna do sort of like a loop-de-loop because, again, with like the rest of the map design, it's very non-linear how you can explore.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even expect anything. Okay.
There's lots of little secret side rooms as well that we can go to.
I mean, it's like classic Metroidvania like exploration. You're very much going to be like revisiting different areas once you get new abilities, and you'll unlock new parts that you can explore. So you'll be encouraged to backtrack quite a lot, and you'll see that we're not really progressing in a particular like, linear way. We're going to be seeing quite a lot of this area from, I guess, from like different angles.
Get it.
Oh,
Where did I go?
Where we go?
Oh!
So here's
Who's
one
this?
of our other characters, Robert Garfield.
What are you doing
Hang on.
here?
Just let the voice actors go for a second. Oh, press
Oh,
A.
it's me.
Surprised to see me? This is what I call the active selling strategy. If the customer doesn't come to you, you go to the customer. Would you like to buy something?
Should we buy something?
Sure. So Robert Garfield is the ship's quartermaster. He's in charge of all the supplies. So he has all of these very handy things that we can purchase off him. We don't have too much gold at the moment, but we can maybe get some health potions or...
Alright, so what should we get? So this is accumulated between all 4 of us.
Yes, money and resources are shared as well. So if you spend all this,
Yes, it's mine. All mine. Okay.
I'd say go for some health potions.
Yeah, go for
Yeah.
some health nostrums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely need
We'll
those.
get the smaller ones, considering like that one costs quite a bit. Let's
Yeah.
get
Get 3.
no,
Yeah, I think we can only hold 3 of any
Oh.
item, I believe.
Okay.
I think so. So there's like a limit.
There is a max, yeah.
To the max you can have at any one time. We haven't got a lot of gold either. So
We don't. Shall I save some or shall I
Yeah,
get
we'll
some more?
save some.
We'll save some.
Gold is not like spiritual energy. Even
Mhm.
if you die, you keep all of the gold that
Oh,
you've
okay.
accumulated. It's not going to disappear.
That's good to know.
And you might have noticed when we had a chat with Robert there, all the characters that you come across in the game are fully voiced, which is amazing. Like
Yeah.
there's I think there's over 40 characters in the game. They've all got their own voice talent, so
That's really
it's
cool.
really fun just kind of like just chatting to people and just hearing what they sound like.
Yeah.
They've got some amazing like regional accents, particularly like
Yeah.
the British cast. You'll hear just some really incredible kind of like renditions of very familiar British accents. Which are quite a
Yes,
lot of fun.
there are a lot of different ones.
Because that's fairly new, isn't it? The voiceover, since like the demo
Oh.
didn't have it.
There we go.
For sure, right?
Yeah, that's something that sits out.
Oh, these rocks are dead.
The rocks last for a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we didn't get to talk about this before, but like there's currently an orb just floating around.
Yeah.
And that's a carne. So there was like a little 10-second cooldown whenever a character is defeated. You can move the orb to kind of get into like a position where one of your teammates can then tag you when you come back in. So when a carne's ghost appears, you can tag it, and then she'll come back into play. So
I thought it was just floating around.
No. So you'll see that like at the top, all of our HP is sort of like relatively low. Akane came back with 63 health, so she's got like a really small percentage of like her health bar. So it's just something to be aware of. So you can't just keep like respawning all the time. You've got to
Yeah.
be like a bit wary of the fact that like a respawn character will be like really vulnerable. So you kind of like need to work as a team to sort of like protect each other.
Okay.
We head up to the left here.
Okay.
If anyone's brave enough, they can try and get that treasure chest, but it is tricky.
I think David might.
Oh, that's so cool. Wait, how did you?
Oh, we did it!
That was so cool. I love how she's hanging on a. I guess what would you call it?
Naginata?
That's
Is
it.
that
That's
what
it.
it
Yeah,
is?
that's
Yep.
it.
Now let's try to get back.
So one of the cool things that we just picked up there is a level up elixir. So again, heading into the inventory, that just increases our level by 1 for everyone.
Yeah.
Nice.
And as you're leveling as well, all the characters share the experience. So if you've been working on, I don't know, you've been playing as David for a while in single player mode,
Yeah.
and he levels up to level 8 or 9,
Mhm.
then all the other characters are also at that level. So basically, you're kind of like leveling everyone all at once, even though you're not playing as all the different characters.
Yeah.
It's just that idea that you don't want to get to a point in the game where you'll need like a specific character will be good at fighting a certain enemy or a certain boss,
Okay.
and then you're going to be like, oh wow, I haven't leveled this character at all, so I need to go back. That's
Yeah.
kind of like it's there to sort of like alleviate that potential issue. So
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah, so you're encouraged to switch
Yeah.
between the characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
If someone could head up, so we don't have to make this jump back.
Going up.
Wait, head up there. Oh, okay. I was gonna go the long way. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go around the other side.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
More rocks.
Well, the parrots.
Oh,
careful!
careful!
Oh no. Oh, we might die there.
Oh no.
Oh, how did that work?
Hang
Oh,
on.
I've died. So what happened there? I didn't drop.
So if you're basically when player 1
Yeah.
is on screen, it will try and track them as much as possible.
Okay.
So if you wander off too far off screen and you're not player 1, it will automatically KO you essentially.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Because it really makes you stick as a team then, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea, and I think it's because obviously there's so much going on screen at once. You want to make sure that like the group's kind of like coordinating together, which is one of the reasons why it works best. Is obviously as a couch co-op experience because we need to be talking to each other, I guess. As
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So
What we were going to do is at the top there, you'll notice that there's this lift,
Yeah.
and if we'd have moved the wheel at the top floor,
Yeah.
we would have been able to use this to go up and down between the different floors. But at the moment, we just get to talk to these guys.
Okay. That's so cool.
Don't bother us. We're very bushy.
That's so jokes.
We're building an elevator.
Murray the pirate.
Elevator up there, finishing the job.
Oh, that explains why we need to be up there.
Go away! Leave us alone!
Oh, what were you saying the other day, Richard, about the references within the game? So that little character
So
animation
many
there was a
like,
reference.
pop culture references and things like that. So anyone who's been to a certain mouse-themed park will notice that those were very similar to some of the animatronics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does remind me. I remember being on that. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Nice little references and nods to different pirate-themed cultures.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go. Cup of tea.
Ooh.
Don't know how much I trust a cup of tea that's been sat in a chest for
Yeah.
God knows how long.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of the items that we're going to be picking up, they're going to be consumables that are going to be helpful, but then we also come across like key items as well that are going to be useful for like progressing in the game. And then there's also these lots of like Easter eggs, which again, as you say, are like are references to all the kind of like the pop culture, the pop culture that essentially inspired the devs to make this game. So that's really really cool.
So what you'll notice now is because of the sort of non-linearity of the map design, we've essentially gone through a loop.
Oh,
So
okay.
we've gone all the way around here.
So I guess like once we activate that elevator, it will allow us to have
It's
like,
a shortcut,
route.
essentially.
shortcut.
Yeah. But we might have fudged it.
Wait, well, I guess we know why we fudged it. 'Cause I'm very much an amateur at this game. Nice. Oh, I love the animations in this game. It's so cool. My favorite has to be that Goosey What was that? That was so cool.
Yeah, that's this range that the buffalo has, where she can essentially grow wings and throw herself forward.
Just casually throws it.
Casually.
Okay, this time we will head over to the right here
Okay.
and see what's over here. There we go. So if you notice,
That's a lot of webs.
that's a lot of webs, which might be a hint to one of the other areas that's in the game. So all of the areas of the game are sort of interconnected in some way. So here, if we were to try and go down here, we'd be trying to go down into another portion of the map.
Some of these enemies are really tough.
Yeah, they are really tough for just like enemies that randomly spawn.
Yeah. So there's a couple of different ways we could travel at the moment. So if we were to head down there, that would be towards somewhere we could call Spider's Nest,
Okay.
which is very self-explanatory
Hence
of
the
what is down
web,
there.
Yeah.
If we go up to the right here,
Okay.
you'll see it's sort of getting a bit sunnier. This area is called Bamba's Forest,
Oh, okay.
slightly more autumn, season changed.
Oh, what the hell?
Immediately dead.
We've got an apple.
Not bad. Do we get a lot of those chests? Do I have to be careful of that?
There's quite.
Yeah, there's a
There's a
fair
few.
few. Yeah,
I'm not going to
wow.
say which ones.
there are a lot of pirates.
Yeah, it would spoil the fun, wouldn't it?
And in true sort of like Metroidvania style, all of the enemies have now respawned in the area that we just left.
We got it. Almost.
Yep. over here though. So we'll find another Wu Yun site. So this is essentially just another checkpoint for us. I think now's probably a good time to not level up all the way, but we're going to have a cheeky look at some of the other abilities that we might be able to unlock. This is David's skill tree, so you can see I've already started unlocking a few different things. What I'm going to unlock for him now is the Flaming Discharge, which is essentially a flamethrower.
Nice.
So I'm going to get that one. With the spiritual energy shared between us, though, I will now back out and someone else can unlock a new thing for themselves.
Yeah, let's do a carnage.
Wrong button. Okay.
Yeah, so you'll notice that like you've got two skill trees there. One is more related to kind of like combat prowess, which is to do with like your kind of like your critical rate, your kind of like your attack strength, your defense, and like mainly offensive abilities. Whereas the right hand side skill tree is more to do with like the elemental affinity, so that's more linked to like your magical prowess. So you're going to be able to boost like your magical defense and strength, and also unlock all the kind of elemental abilities.
Nice. Okay, and which ones can I unlock at the moment? How can you tell?
Go for it.
Just go for
So
anything.
you have to unlock
so that one.
them in order. You can't sort of like unlock the bottom one first. You have to sort of like unlock the previous skill and then go through it that way.
So it makes you try hard for those really cool abilities.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the water shield. That sounds
Oh, you already have it.
Oh, I already have it.
You
Nice.
can get the one with that.
I'll get some magic power.
So that'll boost your magic power.
Cool.
If you just go along a little bit, you can probably actually if you go down right to the bottom, we can show off like I guess kind of like the finishing move.
One of the finishing
Yeah,
moves.
that's
Yeah.
really
Oh,
cool.
tsunami.
Tsunami. Yeah, so each character has their own like kind of finisher that can kind of like clear a screen of enemies, and that's just like super useful. So maybe
That's pretty
we can
cool.
try that and see what that looks like when we go back into the area. So to do that, you basically just hold up and then Y.
Cannonball. I love the dialogue. The dialogue on the writing is so cool.
Yeah, let's go and try it out. Let's go and fight some.
So, no, you don't get it. I was like, I want to
Yeah,
improve
learn
and
some
fight.
skills. Yeah.
Are you going to go for your special?
Yeah. I'm like, the rock rain. Ooh. That's really cool.
Let's see what I can get.
It's only fair that we also get our level up as well.
Okay.
Which is like, no, only mine.
Yeah, so you might have seen that like Buffalo, she's been like throwing her knives quite
Yeah.
a bit. Like this aspect so far, so I'm gonna change the knives to tomahawks so they become a little bit stronger.
That's so cool.
Let's get some more magic as well. It's good.
Cool. Let's
Right.
go.
We'll try one of the finishing moves on the enemies on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Who wants to go? All at once if you want to.
Scary. What about this big guy?
Yeah,
Right,
go for
okay.
it.
Up and Y.
Oh, that was such good timing.
There you go.
Nice.
So it's essentially just like
Nice.
it will deal
Nice.
damage to anything on screen at that
Yeah.
current moment. All characters have one associated with their like element. So like you saw Acne did this massive water tsunami. We'll see boosters at some point.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
And,
That animation was amazing.
Yeah,
Yes,
so good.
cool.
She also like used up pretty much all of her magic energy doing that, so it's kind of like that's the trade-off. Is
Yes.
obviously you've now lost all your magical ability until you can gain more by fighting enemies.
Right, let's head up again. Never make that first. There we go.
You ain't fooling me this time. That ball.
Yeah. This time,
You're not gonna get me this time. Oh, God.
this time we're going to head up over to the right.
Oh, okay.
After you beat her. Yeah. I'll level up again. Nice.
But we can use the finisher on this guy.
Go, Booster, go. Have you used up all your energy? No, you're good.
No,
You're
you
good for
can go.
energy.
Up and one.
Up and one.
Ooh. That's so cool.
There we go.
That is what you call epic.
And here we go. So here's another ancestral gate that we can unlock, and that will mean that we can now travel between the two.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Head back this way.
I thought I just.
Oh. Hit mid-air with that rock. So you can control these orbs as well. I can fly away, or I can fly to a secure location where I can get healed. Head down here too. Oh.
Go back the way you can, or you'll get hurt. This is no place for beginners.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
I kind of want to follow you.
So that's another of our characters, the mysterious pirate. He's mysterious. We don't know who he is, what he's doing here. He does appear to also have been turned into a rat, so we at least know he was around. And that's it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what we're telling you, but that's all you know.
More to find out.
Oh, I'm scared of the rocks.
Straight on the head.
I love the fact that Musa can heal. And the animation is good.
Wrapping up his
Should I
little
have an
arms.
apple? I might have an apple.
You gonna have an apple? There you go. Oh no, we're gonna head straight up now.
Yeah.
So if we jump again,
Oh no.
Sorry.
dodge the rocks.
Okay.
No, you got this.
Oh no! This is the same problem I had yesterday.
Oh,
There
that's
we
so
go.
Oh no.
You got
Sorry,
this.
help
You
the
got this,
mother
Eric.
Nice.
There we go.
Amount of health that ball takes off.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got another chest too. Lovely. Oh, that just had treasure in it. Oh, just treasure.
Just treasure.
Just treasure.
Oh, so close.
What's
Oh.
what? What's that?
Here we go.
What's that? Oh, okay.
Oh no.
No!
Run away
Run,
from the
run.
vines. That music change means it is now serious time.
Serious stuff.
Oh, okay.
What cute little animals the wind has brought to us today. I predicted that you would come here, sooner or
So
later.
this is Rama Cinnamon.
Like rats in a maze going after cheese. You acted exactly as I expected you to.
And she is
You've
one
been
of
very
the
mean to my companions.
one of the lieutenants
I think it's high time you be
in
shown how
Flora's
to
crew.
behave
So
properly.
basically, there's a
And
number of
I
kind of like
will.
crew members that were on board
Once
the HMS
begun,
Barfleur
I
that
haven't
were transformed
failed to
into
break
rats at
any
the same time as we were. And she's kind of like
I'm
one
sorry.
of the
My mother already tried to make
one
me
of the
a good
kind of
boy.
like her main sort of
Never
like
succeeded.
trusted lieutenants. So they all have
Do me
like
a favor
their own
and
like
leave us
special
later, would you?
abilities and kind of things that kind of like
I
kind
gave
of like
my
associated
word
with
that
their
you wouldn't
area.
get out of here
So
alive.
we're in Eriu's forest at the
I
moment. It's a very
don't
like
like
wild
myself.
place. So Rama, she's like a beast tamer.
The time has come for you
See
to
kind of
taste
like
my weep.
what she does in a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
Here we
that
go.
explains the lasso. We have not got enough health for this. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, she's right on my tail. Oh no. I need to heal.
Yeah, panic button pressing is a thing.
Okay. Stay away from her.
So that quickly becomes a thing for surviving co-op players, is to rather than fight the boss, just stay alive.
Yeah. Oh wait, what? I dropped down.
Oh no!
I thought I was doing so well. I clearly wasn't.
It's fine though. Get me.
I am gonna steal an apple.
Go off me. No, I'm down.
Oh!
I thought I could get some more magic power so I can heal myself again.
Just gonna wait for Booster.
Yeah.
No! She hit me before I could finish. No, it's not enough.
Watch out, Beyblade!
Beyblade. No, don't hit me! Oh, she targeted me.
She knew.
She knew. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. Oh, we're such low health. Such low health.
There we go.
Oh, that was close. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, why are you running off? Coward.
What's this? A boss with a second stage?
What? Oh, there's a phase 2? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What on earth is happening?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I already struck me the first time! No!
Run!
Oh, we made it.
This is Banana, my toucan. We've met before, right? Did you know that toucan, as well as being beautiful, are very intelligent? It's true. Just like me.
You're as annoying as a parrot. Do you want some seeds, Birdie?
How dare you! Well, I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. At your desire.
Oh, that is such cool artwork.
Oh, let's get you guys back first.
By the way, top-notch banter. Oh no! No! I got distracted!
Oh. I'm gonna take this health potion so I don't die before everyone gets back.
Where
Duck.
am I? Oh, I'm all the way at the top.
I got you. Watch out.
Do I survive? Am I there?
I don't think so.
I'm showing the old gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Get down. Watch out, plants. Got your booster up. Oh, never mind.
Let me heal in peace! Nice.
Duck. Oh, it's actually you did a little scurry under there then. I hadn't got
Oh, we're so close, guys. Oh.
Oh no!
No!
Ow!
Are we all dead?
Oh, we all died.
Oh, died.
Team wipe.
That's so hard.
If you continue like this,
We got
you'll
this, guys.
never get to Flora.
Oh.
Oh.
Slams from Wuyum.
I know, right?
Yeah.
No pressure, guys.
He is not the nice, gentle master of martial arts that you would hope for. He is mean.
Wow.
I think we can do it. We're quite close.
We got this, we got this. Yeah. Oh, we got abilities back. Maybe a few specials will do it.
What we'll do though is, if we head over to
let's
the
get some more
left
items.
here. Oh, more items. Yeah, we could visit
so.
Robert Garfield.
Yeah. Where do we go?
We got
Lead
some
us,
more
David.
treasure. Hit. He's up here somewhere.
Oh, I still didn't.
You got this.
Working with the films.
There we go. Oh my god.
So there are more traversal abilities to unlock that will make this easier.
Okay.
It's just at the moment we don't have them. But go out, explore, kill bosses,
Nice.
get more abilities.
Would you like to buy something?
Yes.
Should we buy?
get the definitely
And the health plus.
Yeah, health plus.
What else can we get?
So
We've not been
is-
poisoned.
So are all items just for an individual? There's no group one. Like
One that heals all party members. Nothing like that, but you saw with like the level up elixir, we all leveled up. and things like
yeah,
that.
that's a good point. Yeah. I guess it really focuses on how tactical your team should be. Well,
Yeah.
typically it should be.
And then
Yeah.
you've got other items as well, so things like the wobbly lamp, Robert's wool, they're not consumable, they're what we call key items.
Okay.
So they will have they might be linked to a quest,
Mhm.
they might be linked to an environment or some way of navigating. Some are just Easter eggs. So
Ooh.
yeah. Let's try again.
Round 2.
It's the rocks more than anything.
Like it gets rid of our health so much. Oh my god!
Can hide it in there.
Nice one.
There we go. You will get this one day. Chloe.
One day I'll get there. There we
we
go.
Hey, you did that one.
I did that one, yeah.
Alright.
There she is.
Oh, back to phase 1.
Yeah.
No! I did it
run up
again! I did it again!
Alright, steal a potion.
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like you deserve it. Oh, that's deadly.
Get her. No, she's so close. There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Good fireball.
Thank you. Here comes the bird.
Alright, should we make sure that we have all our items and quick selected?
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty sure. Yeah, that's all we got. Cool.
Yep.
So I think it might be where
Nice.
probably using a few of these?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't instantly die, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the big one. Anyone else? Are we good?
I've healed up quite
Maybe
a
a
bit.
carne.
Yeah, I probably need to.
Yeah. There
Cool.
we go.
Yep.
Alright, we're more prepared.
There is a chest here if anyone's fast enough
No.
as well. Challenge.
Oh no!
No, I died.
Oh no!
I got stuck.
Oh, I almost got it. There we go. It's a good job we used those potions, guys.
All of my health back restored.
Oh no! It's gonna.
Get it? Done.
Nice.
And my dead body is blown away.
Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh, how did that get me? Stay alive.
Oh no!
Who's
Not.
counting on you? Who so you can heal?
Oh, whenever I heal, I get hit. Whoa! I thought I was going to get hit that time. Just going to focus on the healing.
Oh,
Still got
Again.
triple kill. Yeah, heal booster now.
Hey, it wouldn't let me heal.
Duck.
No,
Duck.
no. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm scared. I'm scared to do anything.
Just let me heal in peace, please.
Oh, again.
Back off. Duck. Oh, come on.
I'm not expecting that.
Oh, he's stuck. Just heal.
No, it goes.
I jumped into that.
Now I got really decent health. Oh no.
Oh, so close. Get it.
Nice!
Insolent beast.
Oh, she
All
is so
things come to an end eventually, but this won't be mine, I assure you. We will meet again, and you will pay for this.
Love that face.
I love that toucan design. So cool.
There we go. Oh, and if we go over here.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
Stuff.
nice.
And then we've also gained a gold molar, so all of Flora's lieutenants, they have these golden teeth for some reason, and that will be revealed later in the game. But like Richard said, you don't have to defeat all of the bosses, but if you do, then maybe there's a reason to do that. Who knows?
There's an Easter egg everywhere, guys.
There's an Easter egg.
We also got the explorer's goggles, which will now say in the bottom left-hand corner what level the enemies are that you're fighting. So if you feel like you're losing quite often, you'll be able to now hit them, realize, oh, actually, I'm quite under or over leveled for this area, so I now think that I should go back and re-explore some other areas.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
There we go.
Alright.
Head all the way back down. We can now get this chest without the stress.
Yeah. Lentil stew.
Lovely stew.
Very wholesome.
A lot of protein.
So the game's set in Ireland, so there's like a lot of these really sort of like wholesome kind of references to like, the setting and like Irish culture and things. So nice bit of hearty lentil stew.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Not sure
Oh,
where
wow,
else-
oh my god, I didn't even realise it
There
was
you
that.
go. So you can now see these characters are level 9. So maybe we started a bit under-leveled, but as we've progressed, it's gotten a little
That
bit
explains
easier.
a lot.
And that's going to be useful for when we like venture into different areas, because it might be like we can now see the levels of enemies, so we know that we maybe need to level up before we go and take them on again. So
Yeah.
useful for exploring.
But that's
Nice.
another one of Flora's crew down. I don't know if you guys want to keep exploring or how much time we've got.
We've got enough time. We can explore a little bit, showcase some more places for you. Well, just a little bit, snippet.
Yeah, maybe we can look in Bamba's forest for a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, did I go the right way?
Nope.
I just okay, my bad.
Back a bit.
Come on.
You got this, Chloe.
I chose one of the most agile characters.
Nice, that was a good shot.
Oh, dead again.
Oh, okay, I didn't expect this guy to be good.
Oh, I just missed it. Let's go.
We don't need to go through this, right?
Nah.
Oh,
But you saw earlier, so before we entered Bamba's Forest from a lower portion, but we can also enter it from here as well. So again, it's just that sort of idea of like, just keep exploring, you will find new areas. You don't have to go like, oh, I can only get to here from
Through
here.
one place.
It's very much connected.
Oh.
But this is a heck of a jump. But
Nice. I like how warm the feeling is when you walk into this area compared to the last.
Yeah, and the music's like really serene and kind of calm as well. But there's definitely a lot of like sinister and more kind of like decrepit kind of like locations as well that we're going to be coming.
Yeah, these are the nice places.
Oh my god. Oh, what are you guys? I died!
Dead again!
Are you both dead?
Yeah!
I will wait. Oh, there you go. They have upgraded from rocks to bombs now.
Okay, that explains a lot. And a gun.
Oh, here I am.
There you go. Anyone want to brave that jump?
Yeah, go on.
Oh no!
Oh!
Too late. I timed it so poorly.
We will wait.
3, 2, 1.
That's the really nice thing about this game is that, like, for me, this is one of the first games in this style that I've ever played.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to play it as 4-player so that, you know, obviously I've died many times. So it's really nice to have the support of people to sort of get you back in
That's true.
and keep you going, which is really good.
I all feel like the countdowns are teased as well because you want to get
Yeah.
back in so eagerly, especially when the boss battles are like, oh my god.
I mean, that's a big part of it. It's like if you're playing through the campaign, and then you get stuck on a certain moment, you can just bring in your friends.
Yeah.
They can come and help you with like part of it, and then they can drop out, and you can carry on as a single player experience. So the campaign itself is actually like really configurable in terms of the player count, which is quite nice.
It's really pretty.
Lots of trees, a lot of verticality to this area as well as other areas. Don't recommend jumping
No, I
off
wouldn't
there.
jump down there.
No. Into the foggy abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? Oh my god.
Yeah, so this is an enemy that you can parry. So if we come across another one of these, if you hit B and you time it right, you can actually stun them. So we'll see if we can demonstrate that.
Oh, whoa.
Never mind.
Came out of nowhere. Right. Oh, I turned it wrong.
There we go. So he's been
Oh,
stunned
I
now.
see.
There we go.
Nope, timed that wrong.
So you can't damage them from the front.
Hey! Got it right that time.
Oh, so usually you wouldn't be able to get through here from the other side, but when you destroy this wall, now we can run back and forth. You can sort of see just on the mini-map there that it is starting to connect up with where we were previously. There we go.
Yeah.
So even though we came here a while ago, it's now just done another complete loop of an area.
I think this area is only accessible with like a double jump. So until you get that ability, you won't be able to progress.
That explains
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I missed every single one of those punches. Oh my god.
Oh,
What the hell was that?
It's just your standard laser beam slugs. You know.
That scared the crap out of me.
You guys never been to Ireland with the laser beam slugs?
Oh, another one for double jump.
Well, no.
Actually, no.
There's something as a tease.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Who's that?
That is a beetle. Ow. Beetle on me.
Alright.
So we will be able to get this treasure at a later stage.
Oh.
We just don't have what we need to get it yet.
Ah, okay. I thought it was just
No, we
poorly
can get this
jumpy.
treasure though.
A wind.
Wind key.
So this is one of the key items that I was talking about earlier. So this will actually open the part of the map up. So it's not always consumable. Sometimes you actually will discover key items as well as you're exploring the map.
Have we been up? I don't think we've been up. Watch out, laser slugs.
Again.
It got me twice.
I think there's something down this way.
Oh.
Oh, here's another
Oh.
one of our characters.
Something is missing here. Are you hunting the stone that was there? Charlie took it. He was completely he was completely inebriated and had fallen asleep on duty.
so Flora threw it at his head to wake him. But Charlie thought the captain was sweet on him, you see. He thought she had given him a gift. Silly, right? Well, that's Charlie. The guy's, infatuated with her.
Where's Charlie? Sing, you rascal, or we'll make you talk by force.
Hey. I'm not looking for any trouble. I'm tired of living a life of violence. All about the peace and love now. This whole getting transformicated into a rat thing has made me think about my life and my place in the universe. I've had an epiphany. I'm gonna be a writer. I've always liked writing, but the commitments of the piratical lifestyle left me no time to put paper on my pen. But I'm changing that. I'm gonna write a novel.
I know, right?
I've got this great story idea about a conspiracy. And it'll be all about the secret descendants of Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene. It'll be a story of adventure and intrigue. Cool, right?
Sounds like a hit. You should call it the Caravaggio Code.
Thanks. Hey, I really don't know where Charlie is, but the last time I saw him, he said he was going to the swamp with Flora. You'll know him when you see him, though. On our last visit to Jamaica, he got his hair done by a local hairdresser. Anyways, leave me be now. I need to get aspired. Books don't grow on trees, you know?
God.
Very tongue-in-cheek
Yeah,
dialogue.
extremely. Oh, wow. Look at the design on that.
Yeah.
This is cool.
That's beautiful.
There's like a little hint at like this statue. You can kind of see that like she was holding something
Yeah.
at some point. So again, like there's the implication there was that like an item has obviously been stolen, and we're gonna probably go and find it whenever we can
Yeah.
come across Charlie,
Yeah.
whoever they might be.
And there's all sorts of little side quests and things hidden around the island to do with things like that. Sometimes it's go find items, sometimes they'll give you an item that will help you unlock other items. So there's Marcus and Emilio, who is a pirate and a monkey, and the monkey has gone and buried all of the valuables across the island. So Marco will give you the shovel, and you can then... There will be certain areas on the map that you'll be able to dig up and get new things, bring them back to Marco, and he'll be like, oh, here's some treasure, here's some reward for doing that.
Oh, amazing. Cool.
Right, where to now?
What else can we show off?
Should we see if we can find the bog?
The bog? Yeah. Oh,
No, you're not going to give me this time.
I'm going to check the map. So I
It's
know
gonna
the
be to
bog
right,
is
isn't it?
down,
Yeah.
possibly down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we keep heading
Right?
right and down.
South and down.
Yeah.
Oh, south and down.
South and down.
Laser slug.
There's slugs. Oh, watch out. Here's a
Ooh.
down. What?
Oh, thank God you went down quickly.
Oh, but here's another. Oh, who jumped?
Oh.
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 Soup again? Why is it always soup?
Shut it! I look like a chef to you.
But it's so tasteless.
Well, if they let me put shark fuse in the pot, we'd have some meat. Hey! No way! We have already agreed that you're not gonna put me back in any pots!
There is no
Back in
garlic
any
in
box.
this. No?
Of course. Vampires hate garlic.
No, child. I simply do not like to have bad breath. And I find that stereotype offensive.
Will you shut it? We can't stay here all day.
There's Flora Burn.
If we only had some way to find food.
Are you an idiot? Do you think food comes out of these chests all by itself? Shut it and get back to work.
There's a little tease at some of the other crew members there.
Yeah.
Here's another ancestral gate. So now we can, if we missed something back in Erui's forest, or maybe we were just
Yeah.
looking for other areas, we can now dart back.
You've got all those chests marked as well, so they're ones we can go and find. We've got the ability to do so.
Yeah. Let's head back up. Oh no. Oh, you dead as well now?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Here's that final hit.
Nice. Let's keep heading down. Oh, who's that?
Whoa.
Oh, more laser slugs.
A red one.
Oh. So we can't get through there just yet. And that red indicator on the map means that that is a boss counter.
Ah, okay.
Watch out for the slugs. Oh. Did you fall? Oh,
Oh, where did he come from? Where did I
I think you're still up there, Bruce. There you go. So, just like the webs from before, this is indicating that this is a way into Spider's Nest. But at the moment...
I cannot fight in darkness. I need light to continue.
There we go. So we need some kind of light source to be able to go down into there. I'm scared of this.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I love how it's got
Sorry.
completely different tones.
Get it!
Oh, we can see the levels at the bottom left now. Is that because we're going?
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, no, I hesitate.
Oh no!
Oh.
Go. So we've seen now, we can look on the map and we can sort of see we've been blocked off from progressing this way. So the only other thing we can do is maybe you can see sort of like where they're not complete lines indicates that there is a route that way. So it's just a matter of figuring out the way around. If you can't go through it, go around it. I didn't mean to do that, but that kind of worked.
That worked out so well.
Here we go. Here's another ambush. Oh, that got me then as well.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
There's more like it.
Oh, that's still
Check that.
Oh,
laser
Laser
slugs.
slugs.
Oh, on you. Oh, thank God. I don't think I can get another way with that one.
These slugs are like the worst, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Really hard.
Go up or down? I'm not sure. Is there more up? Or should we go this way?
Right,
There we go.
let's shift this. Oh, I feel like an ambush is coming.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh, okay. So far so good.
Little thing up here. Oh, another ancestral door.
Nice.
So we could maybe head back and level up, or head to Robert Garfield and get some more stuff. We'll just keep going as we are.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
That sounds good.
Don't think any of us wants to stop.
No. Oh, who jumped? Let's go.
Oh, everyone's so low on health. I was just about to say. Such a great trait.
Wait.
Yeah, if you do find that you're struggling, Booster is a great character as sort of just like the natural tank of the group.
Yeah.
Just the fact that he doesn't parry, he blocks, and he can heal himself. Oh, treasure. Candy.
Candy.
Is that? Oh, hang on, I'm just going to check. This looks suspicious.
No?
No.
I don't know what on earth you could be referring to.
Oh. Thanks on that. Oh, what do we have
Oh,
here?
and here they are. So here are the guys that I was talking about. We've got Mark and Emilio.
Put your weapons away. I have nothing to do with Flora. My monkey Emilio and I set off in search of adventure a long time ago, and ended up captured by the British in the Caribbean just like you. We were looking for someone important. Anyway, Emilio thinks he's a pirate, but he's really a good boy. You may have seen crosses on the ground somewhere. This little rascal's been up to his tricks. When I get distracted, he takes the opportunity to bury the first thing he can find. He's a clever little thief, manages to steal all sorts of things. The last time I caught him, he was burying Crazy Pete's false teeth. Now the poor guy only eats soup and noodles.
It's quite scary, Amelia.
Yeah, that is quite scary.
Technique.
Imagine
This
trying to slap
knucklehead has
that
buried
massive
several
noodle
things
without being
that belong to me that I would love to get back. Can you help me?
I'm familiar with your story. Are you from an Italian port, by any chance? It doesn't matter. I love treasure hunting, but I don't have anything to dig with.
That is not a problem. Here's a shovel. I'll lend it to you. Give me a hand. Bring me your finds, and we'll split the loot. Anything that doesn't belong to me goes to you. I'm only interested in getting my stuff back. Isn't that a good deal? Good luck with the treasure hunt.
There we go. So we now have a shovel to dig up treasure.
Nice.
Nice.
Is there anything else that you guys want to showcase before we call it?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think that's probably enough. I think we've kind of.
Well, there you go,
There's some
guys.
characters.
Yeah.
Fought a boss.
Yeah.
Fought lots of bugs.
Nice. Laser shooting bugs that we are not a fan of, but yeah. A challenge to accept. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen. We've thoroughly enjoyed 4-player co-op, didn't we?
Oh yeah, it was great. It was
And
really
thank you
fun.
guys for showcasing it. It's like absolutely amazing.
No, thank you for having us.
No, of course, of course. There you go, guys. Well, when are we expecting Curse of Sirats?
So, Curse releases on all platforms on 6th of April 2023.
6th of April, guys. Keep an eye out. All right. Thank you for joining us. See ya. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.